Let it be known that Trey Daly supports female rap. I've been a vocal supporter of Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion on this channel. I might have deleted the video because it was ass, but that might change in the future. Women in rap have had a phenomenal few years recently. I'll actually be doing a Doechii video soon if you're watching this before it drops. If you're watching this in the future, I hope we finally have flying cars, and you should go watch that Doechii video after this one. Also,
I would never mention likes and subscribers except in a mocking way. You know, like, hit like and subscribe. This makes you think I'm not like other YouTubers, even though this attempted subversion is really just another ploy to get you to like and subscribe.
Someone that's been coming up and getting a lot of love and hate at the same time is Ice Spice, an alleged Nicki Minaj lapdog. Disclaimer, I do not get into women's business. It is the safest place for a man to be far away from it. But this little bout had to be spoken about.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Cleo. So y'all know me. I've always been vocal about everything. This video isn't to bash anyone. This is for me to speak on my experience and what I went through. And I want my fans to learn from this. My fans, my followers, my supporters, my future fans, followers, supporters. You don't even have to like me. I want y'all to literally take this situation that I'm about to break down to y'all and be inspired by it. So the ending of July, I get a call from Ice very early in the morning. Cleo, come on tour with me. I miss you. Come. And I'm just like, girl, I'm not about to come on tour with you and watch you perform all month. Like, I got a nigga. I got stuff that I could be doing. I could be getting money. I have opportunities in New York. I have brand deals. I have things that I need to focus on. So for me to travel all over the United States with you to watch you perform, kind of crazy. She's like, no, I want you to perform. And I gagged. You want me to perform? She ain't never, ever, ever, ever brought me out on stage. I was like, oh, wait. Okay, like, I guess this girl, in my head, this is what I'm thinking. I'm like, I guess she's really trying to make up for that fake shit that got exposed like a month ago. She's trying to make it up. She's trying to be an actual good friend. I made a flyer announcing that I was going to be coming on tour with her. It did not even get reposted. It didn't even get a comment or a like, and she was tagged in it. The bill, it didn't even have my name on it. Like, just about nobody knew I was coming on tour. It was like a special guest. No room for me backstage at all. I was in her dressing room. I didn't have no rider. I was with her. And before I came on tour, I asked her what were the things that I was going to have to pay for, because this is so last minute. Like, you're only giving me one day to prepare. Like, it's July 30 something and we going on tour August 1st. Like, girl, like literally one day. So I'm just like, what do I have to pay for? Nothing. You're going to be with me. You're good. You're going to be with me. So I was like, okay, everything is handled. I'm just going to go. I'm going to make the best out of it.
Again, I don't get into women's business, but I think there's a more interesting topic here. Maybe a few. The first thing is that for a new artist and a newly independent artist, coming up is hard, stressful, and expensive as fuck. Not only are you coming out of pocket for a production and recording, unless you can do those things yourself, you do have to come out of pocket for marketing, publishing your work, management gets a piece, marketing your work. It's on there twice. I didn't mean to put that there twice, but shit, sometimes you gotta double market. Then after you've paid for all of that, you may have to wait years to see any return on that investment.
Summertime '06 came out, I was 20, 21, and we was in the middle of like a beef, like war, and it's like, I don't got no money. You know how music is. The album ain't get nothing, you feel me? Like, and I'm on my ass. We in a 1-bedroom apartment on 5th and Temple. Me, my mom, and my sister, and my homie live around the corner. And it's like, I got a car with no gas in it. I got a gun with no bullets, and now everybody think I'm popping, which led to me being like, all right, how do I make some money? Right. Which led to me learning about shows and touring and festival circuits and things of that nature.
Which is why you'll see artists go on tour, sometimes for extended periods, because it's a quicker return. However, you still have to split revenue with the venue, pay for tour buses, transportation, crew. Notice that Shorty never mentioned her compensation for the tour because there likely was none, and that was understood, so she had no complaint. Even big names that we've seen over the years going independent don't have as much success, even though they may see more of the profit being returned back to them because they're independent. They're selling less. YG just went independent, so 8K. Meek Mill went independent and sold 13K. Whereas someone like a Ye who again is not selling as much as he used to, but because he's independent, is more than likely making more than he would have if he was teamed up or partnered with a label. You might not blow up overnight, you may not get a viral hit. I feel like a lot of people that watch rapper YouTube also want to be rappers themselves, so if that's you, listen up. Stop. Get some help.
And also, it was hard to get people to work with me.
Right.
Because, like, how the politics is, like, my manager from New York, I'm from Long Beach, so that make everybody in LA feel weird because they don't really like Long Beach, they don't like New York.
Right.
But it's like, this man done done for my family and yada yada. So it's like, oh, how did niggas tell me, yeah, man, you just need like, you don't need your man, you need a new manager, you need like a young fly nigga. It's like, what the fuck do that mean? Like,
Right.
I mean that seriously. Imagine if Cleo Trapper didn't have a manager to fly out and help her during the tour, or if Chance the Rapper didn't have Austin Beasley to direct his music videos, or if J. Cole didn't make his own beats, or if Vince Staples didn't go on tour with Mac Miller. Even rappers like Big Sean have had rough parts of their early career.
Signing to good music was the best thing that could have happened to me in that moment in my life, period. With the deal I signed, he made more money off of me, my music than me, which is totally fine. I'm not complaining about that. It's just a fact. Mm-hmm. So when you're owed money off of a deal that you're already getting the lesser part of it, and you're hitting, I'm hitting up Def Jam because I'm auditing Def Jam. I'm like, yo, I need my money, bro. Like, where the fuck is my money? Because I'm auditing Def Jam.
I can kind of understand Ice Spice's rebuttal to paying for Cleo Trapper's food being it's not in the budget, but that should have been expressed before Shorty even came out. Ice is still on the rise herself, but let's not act like being around Nicki hasn't helped in major ways. That performance has gotten way better, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think she got took to the O. The form looking good, G. That form don't come overnight. Look at you. Filthy. I just want you future rappers out there to know that you will be disrespected and cheated out of bread on your way up. It looks like that part of the culture isn't going anywhere anytime soon, but try your best not to do that to anyone you decide to look out for. We need each other. There are a lot of people speaking on this, basically saying that Cleo Trapper is ungrateful and was naive to think that she would have the same opportunities as Ice Spice, but I think that narrative is wrong. Just for the simple fact that the young lady seemed to know that this is how it goes on tour and wanted to know up front how much she would need to come out of pocket, even offering to pay the security guard, even offering to pay for her own food, paying for, you know what I mean? Like, if these were things that were brought up to her in the beginning, I don't think that she would have had a problem with going on tour with her, even if she did have a problem with it, let me know that up front so I can tell you I have a problem with it and I won't be able to do that shit. I'll figure something else out. But on the topic of Ice Spice, I do want to say that her 15 minutes might be up. The music has been horrible, and I'm someone that tries to find the good in anything I listen to. I'm not that hard to please, but that Y2K shit was unlistenable. Add on top of that she seems to be a shitty person, so shitty that Ice Spice gripes suffice to bring you a little bit of attention is crazy. Those types of stories don't pick up steam if the people aren't already feeling that way about you, especially women. But again, I stay out of women's business. All I'm saying is Shorty got to get it together. Tell me how you feel about the whole situation. Do you think Cleo Trapper was in the wrong? Do you think she should have put Shorty on blast? Do you think Ice Spice was in the wrong? Should she have been more upfront and honest about the opportunity that she was giving out? You know the drill. Like, subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out.